wheel. All right, it's exactly just 18 minutes after 2, and I am sitting with Jack, and right here on Career Mode, where we're talking about fitness and wellness and eating properly more than anything. Before we went to the break, I think the question you were asking is about the BMI.
Yes. So in the health and wellness industry, there are a number of measures that people use to give themselves an idea of how well they need to live, or how badly they're living. So the one question that we asked about was the BMR, and now my second question was obviously about the BMI, to say how does that influence a person's health?
Well, the BMI is like, it's your basic guideline for the average individual. It looks at your weight and your height, and it gives you an average of where you're supposed to be. But it's not really an accurate measure. People get too anal about what they get from the results from there, because the body mass index, your BMI, does not account for muscle mass or other genetic differences people have. So that's why we use it, but it's not like the Bible. It's not set in stone.
Okay. So tell us more about the career, right? We're thinking, look, if a person wants to go into becoming a health and wellness health instructor, what courses can they look to going into to actually qualify themselves?
Well, for me, myself as a personal trainer, I did national diploma in fitness with Trifocus. That's just one of the courses you could do. So you could do sports conditioning, you could do sports science, there's biokinetics, there's physiotherapy, there's a lot. It depends on what you are into as an individual, because that will determine how long you last in the industry.
All right, fantastic. My next question is, it's summer right now, and I'm sure you come across a lot of this. Me as a black person, we hear this a lot. I'm a summer body.
And
right now. When is the best time for our girl to start going for a summer body? Is it springtime? When is it?
Oh, there is no perfect time for anyone, because it all depends on the individual, where you are when you start,
and how long it takes to recover,
and how long it takes you. Exactly. So, because you could start now late, but you're gonna have to work too hard. It's gonna be too hard. You're gonna quit too early. You're gonna cause a burnout for yourself.
Oh yes.
But the best time to start is, you see these people with the New Year resolutions.
Yeah.
If you can maintain that year round, you will be good by summer.
Is it?
Because you can't do anything in 3 months, guys. Summer bodies are made in winter. That is a myth right there. That's a myth.
Is it? So, because I heard you telling me that, like, one of the biggest misconceptions that people have, or some myths that you hear, is people come there expecting a 30-day plan type of thing.
Like, yo, I was on Instagram. I saw it.
Yeah.
She went from this to this in 30 days.
How do you deal with that? Tell me how you deal with that.
Bruh, and I get it a lot. I get it so many times that you just have to teach these people and tell them, like, yo, if you want a drastic change, you're going to have to give me drastic effort. And nobody's up for that.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is it's not maintainable. Because we're going to go crazy intense for 30 days. The problem is they never show these people what happens after the 30 days.
What happens after the 30 days?
Because that's the problem. What happens? You can make the change in the 30 days.
Yeah.
But because you're doing so much, at such a high intensity, you're not going to maintain that. You will not maintain that. And as soon as you stop that, what do you say? The body adapts. You're going to go back to where you were. Your homeostasis, your natural, where your body feels comfortable.
Okay.
That's why fitness is a lifetime thing. It's a long-term thing, because your body has to get used to being fit.
So is that one of the biggest reasons why you will find that, and I guess it's mostly with some people, that they will, one half of the year they look a certain way because they're in the gym.
And then
the other part of the year they say, no, in winter, that's why they're gaining so much weight. Because I understand, like, and so the thing is, so the trick here is be moderate and start and do it for good.
Exactly. You don't need crazy intensity.
Yeah.
Just start off at your normal pace that your body is comfortable with. That way you can make the small improvements. Because if you go super crazy when you start, you leave no room for progress. What else are you going to do when you're already there? Now you can't do anything else. So what you need to do is slowly get your body into it.
Okay, so what would cause a typical person to quit gym?
The fact that they are not seeing progress. You get that a lot. You hear it so many times, like, gym doesn't work.
What are they supposed to do at that stage, though? Because you did say that it gets to a stage where the body is now adapted. Then what happens after that?
Look at what you've been doing. Because there's always something that you can improve. There's always. Let me give you a simple example. Let's say your basic meal, your dinner. Let's say you eat somewhat of the same thing every night. Let's say you eat your rice, your chicken, your potatoes, or whatever. You could literally just change one thing. Switch out your rice for your sweet potato, or today not have that. You've literally changed something that you've been doing. And if you just take it out for like a week or so, you're going to see progress. So you didn't even do anything crazy. You just changed something that was in your lifestyle that was a common thing. And
then how do you guys measure a person's metabolism? I mean, I think that also plays a part.
Well, there's we are a technological age, so there's things for that. There's like what I use is a bioimpedance scale. So that's that scale with the padding on it. You get on it barefoot so that it can it measures your body fat, your water level, your bone density. So it gives us an insight into your insides. So that's what I use. But there's a lot of tools that you could use out there. There's a number of tools that you could use to check this, but obviously you would have to go see a health professional to get access to these things, because you don't come across them in the shop. As for the scale, you can get the scale at Dis-Chem or any kind of shop.
Is there a thing though that a person can do to improve their metabolism? I mean, that also plays as a major part to say how much food are you consuming, how much are you retaining.
The more you eat, the more your body will burn.
Okay.
I know it doesn't. I know it does not make sense, because people are like, what you're telling me is I need to eat more to lose weight. No.
Explain that a little bit.
Well, this is how it works, right? Let's say you're on a muscle gain plan.
Yes.
You want to gain muscle. You want to look ripped. You want to be at the beach looking nice.
Yes.
Right. So we're gonna start you off with like, you weigh 80 kgs. So your BMR will probably be around 1.5, 2,000 K. But that's just for when you're sitting. Now we have to look at your NEAT. Now that's just your activity level throughout the day. That has nothing to do with exercise. That's just what you're doing. You're walking, you're standing, that kind of stuff. Because that also plays a key role into your weight loss and your BMR. So how you can improve a person's metabolism is by increasing their activity. Now, when you increase your activity, your body's going to need more energy to burn, obviously. Now, when you need more energy to burn, it means you can eat more. That's why people that, like, they see no change in the gym, but they still keep going to the gym. Because if they don't go to the gym, they're going to get bigger. They're going to get fatter.
Okay, I see.
That's why you see people like, but Brian, you've been going to the gym for like 10 years, but you're the same. Yeah, that's why I'm going to stay the same. Because if I don't, I'm going to gain.
Makes sense.
It makes...
So, I mean, you're in the gym quite a lot, but from a person who's outside, who looks in, do you think when we look at gymming, it's a place where the health and health and wellness of people is improving, or is it just a case of people are living the way they're living because they want to?
You could say it improves for some people, because some people stick it out. Some people like myself go in there just to see what it's about. Then you end up actually learning and like, this is actually good for me. This is something I'm doing for me to make sure that I can do other things. Because that's the thing about fitness. Once you better yourself, you can better your life in other things. The discipline that you learn from keeping yourself fit, healthy, can be applied to other aspects in life.
Well, and the opposite of that, I mean, what are the drawbacks of keeping healthy?
The drawbacks of keeping healthy.
I mean, is it easier to get sick, or is it easier to get weak? Is it the healthier you are?
Side effects.
Okay. The drawbacks of fitness are more social and societal than they are physical.
Okay.
So, being fit in today's society is quite hard. Being healthy in today's society is quite hard, because society doesn't allow you. It doesn't make it easy for you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, people start looking at you different, like, dog, why do you need to go to the gym right now? Let's just go do this. Do you need to be at the gym on a Saturday, bro? We could go out. Things like that. People start looking at you different. But besides that, like how life is set up, for you to actually want to get a healthy meal, you have to try. You have to go out there looking like, where can I go? Like right now, especially in common areas like this, where would you go for a healthy meal? Because there's Chicken Licken over there, there's KFC over there, there's Panarottis over there, there's all kinds of things. But where's the nutritional value in these places?
Okay,
so those are the drawbacks to keeping healthy. It's quite hard. It takes effort, especially depending on where you are.
When we talk about that effort, I mean, is it better for a person to pay for gym, or to pay to go hike, or to pay to join a marathon? What is the best way to start living healthy? Do you have to pay someone?
You have not necessarily, because it depends. You could pay someone to show you the ones and twos. But I can't say you need to pay for a gym or you need to start hiking, because as people, different things work for us. So it all depends on what you like as an individual. But for you to find that out, you need to go through the experiences first. You need to go to gym, see how it treats you. Like, do I like the gym? Does it work for me? Am I comfortable in the environment? If not, you could try something else. Outside running, cycling. There's clubs that meet up, that do fitness, but they barely have a gym membership.
Okay.
There's people out there doing things. You can go in the parks. You don't necessarily need a gym, but gym makes it easier because you're in an environment where everybody came there specifically to better themselves. So even if you're not in the mood, just being in the gym there, you see that guy that you see all the time training, like, hey, they're killing it today. You just gotta push yourself. It's easier. It makes it easier.
Fantastic. The time is exactly 30 minutes after 2. It is 2:30 on the dot. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. This is Career Mode.